So here we are listening to Vivaldi, and a beautiful day, a Monday, a start of a new week, and I've got love on my mind. What else is new, huh? I think we all do. There's love in all its forms: friendship, romantic, love for what we do, which is a kind of a passion. So as we're crossing this bridge, this beautiful orange wrought iron bridge, and listening to Vivaldi on the radio, I'm thinking about love and hope and second chances. Kind of a interesting combo, I think. Because sometimes there's an opportunity in front of us and we take it and it doesn't respond back in kind. I guess I'm talking about unrequited love, huh? And then the person we're smitten with is not smitten back. You know, there's the verb to bite, and maybe smite is the verb to smite. So, yes, love. So I remember in 1979, I was 17 years old, and I saw this woman in the hallway in my dorm, and she had this tight curly hair, this tight perm, denim skirt, these clogs, kind of this short polyester shirt, comb in her back pocket, like a pick to pick out her hair, and she had her hands on her hips, very kind of defiant or at least strong gesture. And I looked at her and I just said, "Hi, are you all right? Are you?" And she said she was waiting for her roommate to come back, who hadn't just gone to the corner store and hadn't come back. And I said, "You know what? If you're okay with it, I'll hang out with you until she gets back to make sure that, you know, everything's all right." So finally her roommate Claire came back and we just kind of struck up a friendship. Well, of course I was in love with this 4'11" powerhouse of feminism, philosophy, great Italian food, love for garlic and olive oil and all things delicious. And that intensity was not returned. And you know, sometimes our personalities don't gel, and I was, I think, too much. And she needed someone a little more, maybe a little more muted, but she knew I was genuine. So we were friends. And then I wanted more. I thought she did. She didn't. And I'm terrible in the romance department. Reading books, writing poetry. Sometimes that's easier. I mean, a lot, because it's not always real. But in the real world, oh my God, it's a lot harder. And I was and a late bloomer and all those. What a terrible combo. So not good at romance in the real world. A late bloomer and awfully genuine, maybe cute even. I don't know. A lot thinner back then. And it just wasn't meant to be. So we had this falling out. She graduated from college, moved back to Italy for a while, and she said, "I hope we never see each other again." Because, it didn't end well. Well, I was working in Mexico, and I decided to come home and go back to school. Went to Ann Arbor, and in the Army, re-enlisted, and got back in there, dove back in, and I went to get some books at Borders on Liberty and State Street, and I was walking in front of the store window, and I didn't see her. I saw her reflection in the window, and I knew it was her instantly, and my heart just jumped, and there were no words, and suddenly I'm embracing her, and it seemed like she was reluctant at first, or reticent, whatever the word is. Then there was a really loving, just this amazing, gentle hug that kind of maybe crossed that gap of years of anger and distance. And it was love again. So there was that second chance. There is my story of love and hope and second chances. And we married a few years later. We're going on 35 years. I think the more I'm married to Sandra, the more I drive her crazy. But also the more I appreciate her and want to show her how much I love her in ways that are not annoying, like maybe cooking dinner, shopping more, cleaning the house, helping out, but also being romantic. I just bought flowers. Thank you. And kind of gussied up the house a bit. So cheers to love in all its forms. Thank you. In all its forms, iterations, in the beginning, in the middle, in the end, platonic, romantic, sensitive, sensual, wherever you are, wherever you want to be. I hope you get there. And I hope that if that second chance comes, you're able to recognize it and see it and embrace it. Because it will reach back to you and pull you in, and there you are.